What's going on, fam? None of this is trading advice. Please share your own risk. All this is for educational purposes only. All right, so I'm a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to push out this crypto video update for you guys. So let's talk about Bitcoin. From a top-down perspective on the monthly, we're sitting on a nice monthly order block. I think order flow is still neutral at the moment. Right now we've swept both ends of this candle, so we swept the low and the high, but I think we're still drawing higher. Now if I go into the weekly, so this low should be protected. If I'm looking at the weekly, I'm liking this kind of structure so far. We swept this week's low and we closed back above. Usually that's like a reversal pattern, and this next candle should expand. So I'm liking this action. Let's go a little bit to the daily. The daily is where it gets interesting because of this giant wick that stopped a lot of traders out and liquidated a lot of people. I'm gonna delete this real quick. It's interesting because we have a change in stated delivery. So what is that? If you guys watch my videos, you know it's one of my favorite patterns. Basically, when you're turning a lower high into a higher low, or vice versa, we have a nice manipulation leg sweep. So it would be right here. All right, so in this case, where's the CSD? Right there. All right, because you have a lower low. Well, I guess we're gonna ignore this wick for now because this would have to be reclaimed for the higher level CSD. All right, so just ignore that for now. But within this structure, we have a daily CSD. So again, this is a lower low and then lower high, sweep out again, higher high, higher low. Again, so just imagine it's like this, lower low, lower high, lower low, sweep, and then higher high, higher low, and continuation up. So we are at this point right there. I know it was a little bit confusing the way I explained it, but hopefully you guys understand. So I'm gonna leave, I'll just delete this real quick. So where do I think we're headed? If we can reclaim 101.3, then I think all-time highs are in deck. I don't know how high we get. Originally I thought we were gonna go for 85K first, but I think we got front ran. But if I had to guess, I think we're gonna do, I don't know, I don't think we can really get to 133K. That sounds kind of insane, but I mean, who knows? I guess the target for me personally would be like 120. But let's see. Yeah, I don't really have a good enough target. Maybe from the monthly real quick. Yeah, I don't really know good, I can't get a good look at it. But the way I'm seeing this, I think that it's the last leg up. So whatever up move we get, I'm expecting it to be the last leg and then distribution, and then we enter the bear market. In terms of the Elliott wave count, we're pretty much 5 waves in, so it's very hard to stay like super optimistic of what's gonna happen. I don't even know where my full count is, but mine would probably be something like, oh wait, where is it? Mine's something like this. This is so ugly to count. Yeah, then this structure is, this is where it gets really tricky because where does it end? All right. So then you have this. So this is what I think we're in. something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Wherever we are, we're pretty much almost done. All right, so just be a little bit more cautious here. Definitely not like all-inning, or be a little bit safer with your bags, right? Capital preservation is what's king right now. But I do think we just have one last leg up. I don't know if we're gonna get out season, who knows? But we're pretty much almost done. So that's Bitcoin. If I'm really gonna have to guess on the range, I think it's, oops. I'm gonna keep it optimistic. I mean, realistic, like 120. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Let's talk about the dominance. Okay, so this is what's really interesting to me, and then we're gonna look at it on the ETH chart too. But I'm really liking the sweep on this leg over here. And if we can get, okay, we can get some kind of reversal pattern on this weekly or follow through, then we're good. But right now it's sitting on top of an order block, so it's still bullish and high time frame trending. So we're not, I don't see any change yet until we break down, which is, there's no indication just yet. So that's the dominance. We hit target, what I was looking for, 63%. Highly doubt we're gonna go over 70. I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but 73% would be killer. They'll probably just nuke all the coins, to be honest. But yeah, I think I would look for a reversal around here, but nothing's confirmed yet. Let's go to ETH. So this is what I mentioned. So we swept my original target for 0.29. I think we can still get to 0.022. That's where I will look for a full-on reversal. I mean, look at this chart's fucking garbage, to be honest. Like, it's just been downtrending since what, May 2021. My God, that's 4 years of downtrend, of underperformance against Bitcoin. So I really feel bad out there for ETH maxis, but I do think there's light at the end of the tunnel. I think it's almost done. Imagine if we get back to like all-time highs, or I guess at the high, that's probably like 8K or 9K ETH at minimum. Let's go to the USD pair. Yeah, so right now I think it's fine. I think we're gonna sweep the high again and then nuke, but let's see. All right, so same thing on Bitcoin. Have a nice CSD, lower low, lower high, sweep, and then break above. So this one's a little bit trickier, to be honest. Yeah, so the candle's a little bit harder for me to read, but on the 4 hour, I'm liking that. I'm liking this. Yeah, so it's harder for me to read. I do think the lows in across the board. I like how we held 50% of the wick, or this one held at least higher. So yeah, for ETH should be bullish to me, or to confirm. I want to see this being used as support, so I want to see it come like this and then go. Oh yeah, then one thing I wanted to mention on Bitcoin before we go. I know people shit on our side, but it's starting to look pretty good. Like, we came on the back test and we're trying to curve out of here. All right, let me see if I can find a different occurrence that happened. Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of subjective, but you get the idea. And if it's not bottom, then we have more pain. We have more pain. But let's see. Soul. That's kind of a nasty. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't be in Soul anymore, just because that's a nasty sweep and it's already ran up so much. I don't know how much higher it can go, and pump fund keeps like fucking up the chart, so I don't really know what kind of structure this is. At some point, all these swing failures are going to get taken out. So I wouldn't be putting money into invest in Sol at this level. I don't know what I would be interested in, but I would have to see something that's not looking like this. It's good that we still haven't broken market structure yet, but if we start breaking below, let's say 188 on the monthly, then I think it's cooked. All right, LTC is one of the main coins that I'm really interested in. I really like this chart. So monthly looks good. This is Bitcoin Prayer, by the way. The weekly looks good. Daily looks pretty nice. I'm gonna go to the USD pair. So yeah, I like this a lot just because we closed above, retested, and we swept out a lot of previous monthly lows. So now the next draw on liquidity has to be higher. I would expect at least 147 to get retested again. And I don't know where it might stop, but there's a lot of levels to get through, or a lot of air. So I really think I can get to all-time highs. Again, I like this stop. That's a nice spring. So yeah, to me, let me clear this out. To me, this looks like it kind of looks like that. All right, and then you want to see, maybe it's truncated right here. And then you want to see kind of it break out like this. Oops. So yeah, I'm really bullish on LTC. I think it's gonna start leading. What kind of like entry function would I take? Let's see. I don't know. It's hard to say. I feel like it's gonna do. I feel like it wants to do that. So it's gonna do. Oh shit. So I think it wants to do something like this and higher. I would have to put a stop at like, yeah, I would need it something like this. I would need a retest around 119 and then just take it to higher. Okay, so that's LTC. XLM looks really similar. That's a nice CSD just put in. I like that. Nice breaker. Nice breaker. XRP more or less the same. Everything looks pretty much the same, just that one wick. Yeah, all the sell pressure is pretty much gone in my opinion. Because think about it, if you're inverting the chart, does it really look like it can go more? Oh man, this one got devastated. Jesus Christ. Let's see. CRV, I'm long a rating spot. Why? Because I'll show you why. That's why right here. So this is that mini breaker, like this level right here. So I liked how we tapped into that. It's an FVG, tapped into the consequent encroachment and had a good reaction so far. The weekly, same as before, our Bitcoin swept the previous week low, closed in range, held a wick low, and closing above in range. I'm liking this a lot. And then the daily, it's going to get a little choppy here and there because it's still bottoming, but again, you want to see it reclaim and then continue higher. So I would just be longing if a stop on the low, which I already am. I'm not in Lev, but maybe I'll want to take Lev. I don't know if I can hold 27% drawdown. But yeah, CRV, I'm comfortable holding that spot. And then the Bitcoin chart's even better. Exactly, this is the exact reason why. So sweep, break above, retest. All right, that's perfect. That's what you want to see. All right, so that's crypto. Memes, I would probably stay away from. I don't really like any of them, to be honest. Trump got destroyed. Let's see. Maybe some of them are good. People looks good, you know. Rock looks good. Nice sweep. For the most part, though, I think we should focus on utility. Oh, man, imagine the top longers. Jesus, 57% drawdown. Excuse me. Yeah, I definitely would not be longing the useless ones or the non-popular ones. I think the only safe ones like Doge and SHIB. Another coin I'm really bullish on. Let's talk about virtual. Yeah, I don't know what I was. I mean, maybe all 5 waves are in, but let's just assume it's not. So virtual, what was I looking for? I was looking for this to be swept, which we did, the December low. So that's bullish, or this is a good start. Slipped it, and now we are looking for, let's see, because we did this. So the level we need to close above would be here, but I think it's already in, and we already have a mini CSD. And then I would just take it back to the highs. And then if you want to check your buys, just always invert the chart, right? Like, do you really think it can go more? I mean, if it does, it would just come to this order block, maybe like this and higher. But for right now, I think we're safe. I know that I think we're good, to be honest. I know diagonal trend lines or meme trend lines are kind of laughed upon, but I think we're good. And the low is in my opinion. Let's see, there's any AI tokens. No, that's it. Oh, let's talk about Tau. Yeah, that's good. I like that. This right here, that's the kind of market structure I'm talking about. All right, so we close above. Now this whole thing will be used as a support block. The next thing we need to get through, we need a weekly above here. So get a weekly above 433 and we're good. All right, that's gonna do it for today for crypto. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay safe out there and just keep your wrists small, keep your wrists tight. Peace.